A train leaves station X at 5 am and reaches station Y at 9 am. Another train leaves station Y at 7 am and reaches station X at 10:30 am. At what time do the two trains cross each other? Okay, so there are two stations X and Y, and let's call the distance between these two stations as d kilometers. Let the distance be d kilometers. Okay, now there are two trains. Let's call them train A and train B. Okay, now the question is telling me that a train leaves station X at 5 am. So train A leaves station X at 5 am and reaches station Y at 9 am. So the total time taken by train A to cover this d kilometer is what? From 5 am to 9 am, that is 4 hours. Okay, now another train leaves station Y at 7 am. So let's say this train B leaves station Y at 7 am and reaches station X at 10:30 am. So total time taken by train B to cover this d kilometer is what? From 7 am to 10:30 am, which is 3.5 hours. Okay, now we know that speed is equals to distance upon time. Now here distance traveled by A is d kilometers and time taken is 4 hours. So we get our speed of A, which is d by 4. And similarly with train B, we know that speed is equals to distance upon time. Distance is d, time taken is 3.5 hours. Now let's calculate the relative speed here. Relative speed will be whenever two objects or two trains or two objects, they approach each other or they are moving towards each other, we add the speed of both the objects in order to get the relative speed. So similarly in this case as well, we know that two trains are approaching each other. So in order to get the relative speed, we add the speed of both the trains. So here speed of A is d by 4 and speed of B is d by 3.5. okay, now instead of writing 3.5, I get rid of this decimal point and divide it by 10. Now this 10 will go in the numerator, so we get d by 4 plus 10d by 35. 5 2s are 5 7s are, so LCM of 7 and 4 is 28. So 4 7s are, so 7d plus 7 4s are 4 into A, 4 into 2 is 8d. So this is 15d by 28. So we have got our relative speed, which is 15d by 28. Now pay attention here. Okay, now A leaves the station at 5 am and Y leaves the station at 7 am. So when A leaves at 5 am till 7 am, it must have traveled some distance, right? So from 5 am to 7 am, A traveled for 2 hours with a speed of d by 4. So we get distance traveled by A in this 2 hours is d by 2. So that means A traveled this d by 2 distance in 2 hours and reached here. Okay, now A is here at 7 am, B is at station Y at 7 am. Now they together have to cover the remaining distance, which is d minus d by 2 is remaining distance, which is d by 2. Now they both have to cover this distance d by 2 in order to meet each other, or we can say that in order to cross each other. So we have our distance, we have our relative speed, and the question is asking us at what time do the two trains cross each other. So let's calculate that. Time is equals to distance over speed. So here distance is d by 2 and divided by speed, which is 15d by 28. So divide by 15d divided by 28, this goes in the numerator, so we get it gets multiplied here. Now d gets eliminated. 2 1s are 2 1s are 2 4s are, so we get time, which is 14 divided by 15. Now this time is in hours, but we need to find it out in minutes. So let's multiply it by 60 to convert this into minutes. So we get 15 1s are 15 4s are, so 14 4s are 56 minutes. That means when train B leaves station Y at 7 am, after 56 minutes they will cross each other. B will cross A, or we can say that A will cross B. So that means A leaves at 7 am and 56 minutes after that, that means at 7:56 am they will cross each other. So here is our required answer. So here option B is the correct one.